to, the right people have found their way to me, and that has been such a blessing because they are probably older than me most of the time, much more experienced than me, and everything that I'm doing, they're like, go, keep going, love it, amazing. So that's the energy that you want to be around. It's amazing, you know. I think I heard one of Stephen Bartlett's podcasts, and I'm a big fan of him. And you know, he keeps saying, you know, some of the most successful people they only have like 2 or 3 close friends. One of them's probably their partner, and you know what I mean. And that's happy days. That's enough for me.
Yes.
So yeah, I'd probably say that in terms of the social side, it definitely it became quiet, but it became quality over quantity.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with that.
150%. You mentioned Stephen Bartlett. I actually bumped into him in LA. Yeah, it was. Yeah, don't worry. I had the same situation happen. I was upstairs and then I was, just chilling out, and I was like, because I went with Spotify to LA, right?
Amazing.
And so they were like, you get to stay in this hotel, and I was like, I don't really want to go out for dinner. So I decided to go downstairs and I'll just grab food, and then just in my literally in just my trackies and just go down. Had my headphones because I knew I didn't want to talk to anyone. I got my phone out and I started having some fish tacos, and I was listening to Stephen Bartlett and I was watching his video with Raul, and they were talking about crypto. So I'm watching this, that, blah, 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 and I look up and then he's just come up and sat in the opposite seat there, and I was just like, wait, that's him.
I would have freaked out.
I was freaking out because I'm not the type that also goes out of my comfort zone, go and approach random people. And so I got up and I was like, hey man, this, that. And so we ended up taking a photo and spoke for a little bit, and then I saw him the next day at the actual Spotify event. But that's where my mind went to when you mentioned it. And he is 100% right, because he talks about how he's only got a couple of good mates.
Yep.
I'm the same.
Yep.
I basically went through this transition period where a lot of the friends that I used to hang out with at school and uni, all gone.
Yep.
And fair enough.
Fair enough.
But when you outgrow certain environments, you need to now adapt to a new environment where you can cultivate some of those skills, and the mindset, I think, is the big part in all of this. And the fact that you've now attracted the right people, it goes down to this. I read it in a book, trying to think about the book. It was about manifestation, right? So they talk about how you need to change the frequency just like a radio. So you are a radio, and then depending on what frequency you're on, 96.9 or 104, you get different types of music, different hosts and things like that. So you as a person also operate at different frequencies. And so when you're down, you'll generally be at a lower frequency, which is when you attract sad music, sad movies, and sad people, right? Misery loves company, that's where it comes from. And then when you're doing really well, chances are that if you've got the right mindset, you'll actually start attracting the energy that you need because you're now at a different frequency. And the issue is that most people have an ideal frequency they want to be at. So their goal is X, Y, and Z. I want to make this much and be in these conversations. But if you're operating at this frequency, you don't get all the music and all of the conversations that happen at that frequency. So it's almost like you have to train your mind to go, I need to be operating here because that's the life I want to create. So have you found that in your life, or you mentioned it as well, is that you've now attracted those sort of people? Are you a big believer of universe, energy, that sort of concept, or is it a bit of juju for you?
Massive, and my boyfriend makes fun of me all the time. So I am very big on all of those things. I'll ask you about your star sign later. But I definitely believe that the aura that you put out there is what you're going to bring back. I can tell that when I moved to Melbourne, it was kind of my fresh start, and the entire network of people that I've made there, it's like you started a whole new life, right? So the founders, not only the founders, but the friends that I've made as well, just a lot more mature, a lot more open-minded. Whether they run a business or not, they're amazing people in other ways, right? And so when you meet those people and you start to formulate those relationships and you start to understand, a really respectful two-way, growth, mature adult relationship, you're at peace with the ones that you've lost in the past because it makes sense.
Yep.
Because those people as well also probably, couldn't grow with you. You might have stopped them, you might have affected them, so it works both ways.
Yep.
And that's completely fine. I think that I'm also a big believer that changing environment every now and then is really healthy. So when you shake it up, you tend to reevaluate, recenter, and attract the next level. So for me, moving to Melbourne was that stint, and who knows, maybe the next move is, I don't know, New York, Dubai, wherever it takes me. But that constant shaken environment and allows you to level up, reset, bring in the right people.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think it's what is it, the saying that people go, "Oh, you've changed," but it's actually you've grown.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some people take it in a negative connotation. So, firstly, you're 25 and your maturity level's through the roof. So you must be hanging out with the good people, the right people. And it's just really exciting to see how much has happened. Obviously, we've only briefly connected with what we were doing in the past, but now seeing you do what you're doing now is phenomenal. And I feel like at this point I'm going to have to get your parents onto a podcast as well because they seem to be doing some cool shit.
Definitely.
But thank you so much for coming on and sharing your thoughts and, I guess, insights. Is there anything else that you wanted to leave with the audience that are listening? Generally, you're going to find people that maybe just haters come along, but I think it's more so about value with someone young also wanting to start something. Do you have any words of wisdom that you can share?
I think the only little thing that I'll leave is for anyone young, but also a woman who is looking to start her own thing that might come from more of a conventional family. It's okay to take a risk and push the boundaries a little bit, launch that idea, start that page, get that girlfriend, start that idea, test your idea on the market in a really easy way. Just put yourself out there because now's the time to take all of those risks. And we're in a market where we're in a social media age as well, where there's nothing too crazy. So if you post a video, if you ask a question, everything's going to be taken with a grain of salt, and it's going to be fun. So have fun, and if anyone ever needs any support as well, always reach out because I'm always happy to help.
That's freaking amazing. And if it all goes to shit, then you can blame her.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's great.
Exactly. And DM me when I went to shit.
No, thank you so much. And guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, definitely show some love by smashing that like button. Comment down below as well, because we might have to get Simran on again in 12 months' time when she's built out her new business and other ventures. And so we can catch up with her again. And if you guys have enjoyed it, subscribe. And thank you so much, Simran.
Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Joe now, as you already know, man. And we are going to be showing you a raw, realistic day in the life.
Funnel. My turnaround.
Another day in the life, basically, of a 6-7-figure dropshipper in Thailand, of course. Right now, I just woke up. I've been up for a couple hours, just knocking out some fucking work. About to go hit the gym and shit like that. It is currently like 2 p.m. right now, 2-3 p.m. or so, but we're about to go straight to the gym real quick and then come right back, knock out some work and shit. Bring you guys along. It is currently December 31st. Today is the last day of 2024, and this is pretty much gonna be my last vlog of this year. But this is obviously not gonna come out until 2025. So, what's up, y'all boys from 2024? You feel me? But a lot of y'all have been saying on my vlog, you guys want more lifestyle, less yap. I'll try my best to show you guys a lot more lifestyle and like kind of the thing that we really do out here in Thailand. That being said, guys, real quick right now, I want you guys to kind of let me know in the comment section below, how did y'all stores been performing after Christmas? Because a lot of me and my students, our stores, we've seen some declines after Christmas, which is completely normal. I mean, a lot of people are not fucking buying this no more. And then people's fucking checking their credit card statements and seeing that they spend way too much money for Christmas. So a lot of spending in terms of like the consumer sides have kind of gone down a little bit. But y'all let me know in the comment section below. I'm just kind of curious to see what you guys have been experiencing with the post-Christmas sales and shit. Nevertheless, I am going back to Dallas on January 8th, which is in like, I think a little under a week from now or so. But I am okay excited to go back to Dallas because I have so much planned for you guys in terms of value and content and shit like that when I get get back to Dallas. That's gonna be pretty exciting. You guys stay tuned for that shit. I just love being on the other side of the world. I enjoy it, and I don't know. I just don't really think I'll be in America in 2025 too much. So that's also gonna be great content for you guys. It's gonna be exciting as shit. Everybody right now, RIP JJ in the comments. He left early. The dude JJ left like how long has it been? Like 3-4 days ago. Went back to Dallas. He left us in Thailand. Crazy work. He said he was homesick. I don't understand how you can get homesick with Thailand. But RIP JJ in the comments, man. As always, you guys know the vibes. The usual motorbike all the way across the city for 20 cents. Right, Mike Cook. This guy's watching anime. Okay, let's go. Mike Cook? Somebody comment in the comment section below. Why do you want to shake it so much? He's struggling. What to do? Well, I don't know how to flex, but I'm trying to. We out this bitch. Quick little side quest after the gym treats real quick. Gotta get these cookies, man. These are one of the best cookies I've ever had. I had to stop at this little market real quick, get some cookies, man. Oh, this shit kind of good. Alright, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little update on some of the new stores that I've been working on. Like this one right here. As you can see, this one has been doing about $700-ish a day. Day before yesterday, we did $800 in sales. And then we had like a $900 day. So, I mean, obviously the way it's looking, the sales are going down and down every single day. And that's just because I'm testing out new shit with this store. This is a completely new store. I literally launched this one almost a week ago now or so, but testing out some new shit, some new creative, and just kind of just trying to figure out what's working with this store. And I also did scale things down just because I felt like I was kind of rushing it a little bit and I wasn't taking
You pass. We ain't gonna be alone now. Ain't gonna be alone now.
rush your test. You know, actually let fucking Facebook ads optimize and understand who your customer is before you start increasing your budgets. And that's something that I feel like I was doing with this store a lot. So I decreased my budget on this store. And I also got this other store. This store I'm actually trying to turn it into a long-term brand and get it onto TikTok Shop. But this one has been doing pretty decently. Well, not decent. It's been doing okay. Like this one, I'm not rushing this one at all. I'm not trying to scale this one fast. But since Saturday, today is currently like Tuesday. Since Saturday, we've done about $600 in sales on this one. Especially going into the new year, I feel like 2025 honestly is going to be the year. Dropshipping is going to transition a lot into more brands, where you're going to do a lot better from taking your product from a regular dropshipping store to quickly transitioning it into a brand. And of course, you already know the vibes. I got the students always crushing it. This student just hit his first $500 day on this new store that he literally just started like a couple of days ago, so gonna help him scale it up pretty nicely. $500 in one fucking day already. That's dope, man. You guys want to learn my strategies and be one of my students and learn how you can go from $0 to $1,000 a day or $0 to $10K a day, whatever it is. If you're struggling with dropshipping, you don't know how to run meta ads, go ahead and click that first link in the bio, or not the bio, click that first link in the description. You know I got y'all boys. Eat this shit. So I literally just got back to my place and I come inside. And it was a fucking bird. I don't know where the bird went because I saw the bird and I dropped my drink. I'm not gonna lie, I should have said that. But I don't know if it just left. But we fucking gotta stop leaving the balcony door open. I don't know where the bird went, but it's all over the fucking chair. Bruh, oh my god. Bruh, oh, it's in the lobby. Close the door, close the door. It's not our problem. No more, bro. Damn, let me go check the damage in my room. Damn, that shit was in my room. I thought it left. Oh my gosh. Oh my, no, I can't stop. My bed is cooked. Dog, look at this shit. It's fucking everywhere, bro. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, it is currently 5:57, about 6 p.m. over here. I'm about to log in for the next couple of hours, just kind of do some work on my stores and everything like that, just kind of check up on all that shit. Usually, I don't really do too much like deep work until like nighttime, just because like I wait until America is awake to start really working, so that I can like communicate with like my partners and team members, all that good shit like that. So I'm about to really like kind of start getting started and everything like that. As you can see, sales are starting to roll in now. I'm getting some sales now. Just because it's like what I think it's about like 6 a.m. in America, so people are starting to wake up, get their day started and everything like that. So the stores are about to start pumping out some good shit. So about to get some deep work done. Talk to y'all boys soon. Alright, check this out, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at some of my comments and I thought this shit was fucking hilarious. Look what this person said. Someone said, I've been living in Thailand for close to 20 years, yada yada yada. Basically said, if I see you, you're getting jumped seeing shit like this and stuff like that is when you see people hating on you guys, it's how you know you're doing something completely right. So you just gotta keep doing what you're doing. But to the person that commented, if you're watching this video, shut the fuck up, man. Look at my comment section, stop fucking watching my videos, you bum. Anyways, I just logged in, did some fucking work for the past couple hours. Been working on my ads, checking up on the ads and seeing how everything is going. I don't even know if this fucking music is too loud. Got that, you know what I'm saying? If you guys, you don't know, now you know. The little locking music. Nice jazz piano. Yeah, like I said, been doing some work for the last couple hours. We probably are gonna go out to like some type of night market tonight and just kind of see what's up, what's going on. Like I said, today is the last day of the year, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how they celebrate New Year's out here, but we're probably gonna go out, check out some night markets and shit, and see what we got. Cause I ain't gonna lie, they're like night markets got some crazy ass fucking like crazy ass food. So we're probably gonna go check out some night markets tonight and kind of see what the vibes is. Alrighty, boys, it is like 10 p.m. right now in Thailand. It's about to be a new year and shit like that in like 2 hours. I just got done making a TikTok. If you don't follow me on TikTok, by the way, follow me on TikTok. I drop fucking hella value on there. But I basically just got done making a TikTok, and I'm basically explaining how like drop shipping products is literally just recycled products. Like all the products that really do good are honestly products that you bring from like another platform. For example, like right now, obviously I'm running Meta ads. The products that I'm literally selling right now are products that are old winners, saturated products, I guess you could say, from TikTok. And when I was running TikTok ads, I was literally just selling saturated products from Facebook, from years prior, if that makes sense. So all these products are literally just recycled, guys. And it's just a lot. I know a lot of people online, they say don't sell fucking saturated products when in reality, like, you don't honestly, it's especially as a beginner, you don't really want to find a new product and reinvent the wheel and try to be the first one on the product and pioneer the product. Your best option, honestly, is to find products that have already sold good in the past, make a new, or maybe use a new angle on the product or whatever it is, and just resell that product, honestly. As we go into this new year, guys, honestly, man, I want y'all to take this new year serious. Whether you guys have already started dropshipping this year, or maybe you're looking to start dropshipping in 2025, guys, just lock in. Honestly, guys, there's a lot of people that I personally know, personal friends, and just students that change their lives off of just starting dropshipping and locking in for just a couple of months. So there's no better time than January 1st to lock in and start dropshipping. By the time it's fucking March, you would have already gained a lot of knowledge, and maybe even by that time make your first $1,000 online or $10,000 online, whatever it is, guys. But just start. Don't procrastinate. A lot of people say, oh, new year, new me. They're gonna start, this business, whatever it is. And by the time it's the end of the year, they didn't do shit. Don't let 2025 be another year where you don't do nothing if you haven't already. And if you have started, keep going. Well, it's like, think of it as like shooting a half-court shot. You might miss your first 100 shots, first 1,000 shots, but eventually if you keep shooting, one of the shots is gonna go in, and that's exactly how it is with finding a product or making money online with dropshipping, whatever it is, guys. So everyone says New Year's, guys. I just want you guys to remember, just locked in, stay locked in, don't get distracted, man, and make this your year, man. Your life can literally change with just 1 year. My life changed with just 1 year of just locking in. I mean, like, look at me now, like I'm literally 20 years old, supposed to be in fucking college right now, graduating and shit like that, but I'm out here in fucking Thailand, jet skiing and just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? And one other thing I want you guys to know is like goal setting is very important, guys. Set goals for this year. You want to have your small goals, your medium goals, and your larger goals, your bigger goals. So your small goals are for like short-term goals or whatever you want to achieve within the next couple of months. Your long-term goal is whatever you want to achieve within the next 6 months to a year. Or your midterm goal is whatever you want to achieve within the next 6 months to a year. And then your long-term goals is obviously like the longer-term goal. But guys, goal setting is very important, and that's literally how I got to where I'm at today. Because if you don't set goals, it's like you don't really know what you're working for, and your goals can literally be whatever. It could be you wanting to buy a Lambo or buy your parents a house, or maybe even just fucking be able to go to a fucking random country for however long and randomly book a trip and just do whatever you want, you know? Whatever your goals is, guys, just set goals, especially for the New Year's. You know, it's a perfect time, like I said, it's a perfect time to set your goals, have your goals set out clearly. Whatever you want, let's say, for example, if you want like a Lamborghini, fucking print out a picture of a Lamborghini and have it right in front of your desk. Have it as your phone, your lock screen, or your computer screensaver, whatever it is, just so that every fucking day you see that shit and you remember why you're working and you remember why you need to get up and fucking lock in, guys. But that's just some motivation, inspiration I just wanted to give to you guys for the New Year's, man. Obviously, by the time this video comes out, it's probably already 2025, so just keep that in mind throughout this entire year as you work. You guys got this. I believe in you guys, honestly. I know you guys will fucking crush it this year. We all will. There's millions of money to be made. The money's already printed, guys. We just gotta go fucking get it, guys. So let's run it up this year, man. It's another year. I'm gonna be fucking 21 this year, man. I'm fucking happy as shit. Finally. But let's run it up, man. Let's do it. But yeah, we're probably gonna go out, go get some food pretty soon. And kind of go see, like, it's loud as shit outside right now. Like, everybody's fucking like blasting music. We're not even in the city for real. But everybody's fucking blasting music right now. It's crazy. And over here dancing in a circle down there. But it's lit though, man. I like it. They was popping fireworks earlier. It's not even midnight yet, but it's kind of lit, man. Yeah, like I said, we're about to probably go out sometime later tonight. Go get some food or, I don't know, just go out or something. I don't know.
My kind of love.
Things I bought saving my Media Rewards gift cards and prizes. Handheld retro game emulator. Xbox wireless controller. Noise cancelling headphones. Wireless vertical mouse. And an electronics organizer. Media Rewards is awesome.
eToro presents how to copy investors in 30 seconds. So just open the app, click discover, and choose an investor. review their stats, and when you're ready, click copy, send the amount.
อย่างไรก็ตามสิ่งหนึ่งที่บอกไว้ก็คือกระจุกอยู่มากเลยนะคะในเมืองหลวงในหลายเรื่องนะคะหนึ่งในนั้นก็คือเรื่องของภาคการศึกษาค่ะเราจึงเห็นความเหลื่อมล้ำเกิดขึ้นอย่างมากทีเดียวตามเรื่องนี้กันใน Economic Focus ค่ะหนึ่งประเด็นที่น่าสนใจนะคะก็คือเรื่องของคำขวัญวันเด็กนะคะเราเพิ่งผ่านวันเด็กกันมาในวันเสาร์ที่11 มกราคมที่ผ่านมานี้นะคะแต่ว่าเป็นคำขวัญอีกมิติหนึ่งนะคะจากทาง TDRI นะคะคำขวัญนี้คุณธันหวิทธิติรัศกุลนะคะเป็นนักวิจัยจากสถาบันเพื่อการพัฒนาประเทศไทยให้คำขวัญไว้แบบนี้ค่ะบอกว่าเด็กไทยในคำขวัญจะไม่เป็นแค่ฝันต้องปรับระบบการศึกษานะคะซึ่งคำขวัญนี้ชัดเจนทีเดียวนะคะว่าเน้นย้ำเป็นเรื่องของระบบการศึกษาของบ้านเราสิ่งที่น่าสนใจนะคะก็คือข้อมูลจากสภาพัฒนาการเศรษฐกิจและสังคมแห่งชาติหรือว่าสภาพัฒน์ค่ะชี้เห็นว่าประชากรกลุ่มที่ร่ำรวยที่สุดนะคะหรือว่ากลุ่มที่เป็นท็อป 10 นะคะมีกำลังจ่ายสูงสุด 10% ของประชากรเนี่ยนะคะเข้าเรียนต่อระดับมัธยมปลายนะคะหรือว่าทางด้านของปวชรวมไปด้วยเนี่ยได้ถึง 83% แล้วก็ไปต่อระดับปริญญาตรีนะคะหรือว่าปวส 71% นะคะแปลว่าก็ยังสามารถอยู่ในระดับการศึกษาระบบการศึกษาต่อเนื่องไปได้จนถึงระดับปริญญาตรีถึงกว่า 70% แต่ว่าคุณผู้ชมดูฝั่งขวามือสิคะอีกกลุ่มที่ถือว่าเป็น 10% ท้ายนะคะหรือว่า bottom 10 ก็คือ 10% ของคนไทยที่มีกำลังจ่ายน้อยที่สุดยากจนที่สุดเนี่ยเขาเข้าเรียนต่อมัธยมปลายรวมปวชเนี่ยได้ไม่ถึงครึ่งนะคะแค่ 46% เท่านั้นและถามว่าจบปวชหรือมปลายแล้วไปต่อได้หรือเปล่าคำตอบคือไปต่อไม่ได้อีกเยอะเลยนะคะเพราะว่าไปต่อปตรีหรือปวสได้เพียง 6% เท่านั้นเองค่ะนอกจากนี้นะคะการเข้าถึงแหล่งเรียนรู้นอกห้องเรียนไม่ว่าจะเป็นพิพิธภัณฑ์หอศิลปะศูนย์ฝึกอาชีพห้องสมุดก็เป็นอุปสรรคเช่นกันซึ่งมีการสำรวจจาก Kid for Kids นะคะพบว่าเยาวชนไทยอายุ 15-25 ปีกว่า 40% ไม่เคยไปแหล่งเรียนรู้เหล่านี้ด้วยซ้ำนะคะส่วนในหมู่เด็กที่เข้าถึงโอกาสเองก็ยังขาดทักษะในการเรียนรู้ด้วยตัวเองนะคะหรือว่า self direct learning ซึ่งสะท้อนผ่านผลสำรวจนักเรียนไทยอายุ 15 ปี จากผลการประเมินสมรรถนะนักเรียนมาตรฐานสากลหรือว่าตัวพิซ่าในปี 2022 81 ประเทศนะคะซึ่งก็พบว่า 45% ค่ะไม่มั่นใจในการวางแผนการบ้านด้วยตัวเองด้วยซ้ำนะคะถือว่าเป็นอันดับที่ 5 จากท้ายสุดเลยนะคะนี่คือเด็กไทยนะคะส่วน 50% ค่ะไม่สามารถค้นหาข้อมูลที่เกี่ยวข้องจาก
On the 30th of September back in 2024, the Bankstown line, also known as the T3 Bankstown line, was closed between Sydenham and Bankstown to be converted to the new M1 Northwest and Bankstown line, which currently runs between Sydenham and Tallawong. During this time, where the line is being converted to Sydney Metro, buses have to replace trains. So New South Wales Transport, or Transport for New South Wales, has released these new buses known as South West Link. They run 3 routes known as the SW1, which is all stations, SW2, which is limited stops, and SW3, which is an express between Canterbury, Campsie and Sydenham. In today's video, we not only take a look at the new South West Link buses, but we also take a look at the Bankstown line and how it's going construction-wise. Please note that this video was taken about 2 months ago, and you would think that a lot of progress has been complete with the Bankstown line upgrade. However, majority of stuff has not changed at stations, apart from some more construction work at Bankstown, which thank you to Phil from Sydney Trains Vlogs, as he has provided some footage from the recent few days in the early days of 2025 of Bankstown Station's new plaza, which will separate the train station and the new metro station at Bankstown, which we'll see later in the video. So what we'll be doing is we'll be riding along South West Link buses, primarily just the SW1 route today, and we'll be taking a look at the majority of stations along the Bankstown line. We'll be starting off with Dulwich Hill Station, and I'll be skipping Marrickville as not much progress was made there at the time of recording this video. So now... Now it's time to head to Dollar Chill. I sure did.
Yep. We ain't gonna be alone, no. Ain't gonna be the one, no. I just wanna be the one of your girls tonight. We ain't gonna be alone, no. We ain't gonna be the one, no. I just wanna be the one, no. Good.
Dulwich Hills Southwest Link bus stop, and at all Southwest Link bus stations there are these new sort of Kindle looking signs which have real-time updates for upcoming departures from the bus stop. We'll now be walking to Dulwich Hill Station, which is a short 3-minute walk away, and we'll be taking a look at the progress that's been done there. Just here on the left is what will probably become the main entrance for Dulwich Hill Station and the most popular. It'll be a huge pedestrian plaza with probably lots of shops as well, and it is also connected to the brand new footbridge at the Bankstown end of the station. And as well, there is also still the original building that will be kept and potentially even restored, as I'm not too sure exactly what's happening with this building. However, I do know that it will be remaining at Dulwich Hill Station. And there you go, those are the new platform screen doors, which are now installed at every single station along the Bankstown line. The only difference about these platform screen doors is that they include these new gap fillers, which extend out as seen in this video just here. At the time of recording, there was little to no workers at any of the stations, so I was able to get a good look at a lot of the platforms as well. Now, as you can see here, the platform still hasn't been resurfaced, and it even includes the old yellow line and blue tactiles. I'm not too sure why it wasn't removed then and before the platform screen doors were installed. However, I do believe they are now in a stage of construction along the Bankstown line where they are resurfacing the platforms and doing signalling. Just here is the second of the 3 entrances, which also connects to the entrance to Dulwich Hill Light Rail Station. As you can see just there, you can actually walk right along the bridge, and we will be doing that. However, you're only able to look on the footbridge. So part of me thinks that maybe the workers kept it open for us, ViewTrain.